Spirit Halloween has just released their first item for the 2025 Halloween season. Let's go check it out. So this was just released today for their kind of halfway to Halloween prop. I really hope they do some type of teaser for like the animatronics for halfway to Halloween. But we did get this today. I do have it on the computer right here. I'll put it on to like the side over here, what I'm seeing. But they have released the Deluxe Ghost Trap from Ghostbusters. I know a lot of people like Ghostbusters. They did the whole kind of backpack thing last year, which is kind of reminding me of this. But this has gotten so much more kind of like details to it and other things that like go along with it. But let's just get right into this first picture right here. We can see that the prop is $180 or $179.99. Which I don't know if it's the best price. I know people are definitely gonna buy it. It's kind of like a collector's item. You can use it with your costumes, and it's got a lot to it, which I'll get to in a bit. But just this picture on the first screen looks so cool. We could see like mist coming out of it. There is a video which I'll show in a second. And then all the details on the side, it looks like real like iron or metal plates on the side. They got the red buttons, all that, and then the top even opens up. So I'm super excited to check that out. And then even on the bottom, they have some slime there. I think that's just for the picture, but definitely goes with this prop really well. Now what I'm gonna do is watch the video right here. I'll put it up like basically like a big screen right here, so you guys can see it as well. I'm super excited to check this out and see everything that goes along with it. Okay, so that was the video. Definitely can see more along with it. What I did see is it kind of has gotten like these wheels on the bottom, so you can kind of like roll it out like that, shown in the video. And then there's kind of like a stepper thing, which it looks like you step and then like the top piece opens. And then while the top piece opens, it does light up in there with like a green light, and then there's a little mister piece that comes up with it, which is a super cool detail to that. And then there is also a handle, so if you want to just hold it like that, you can. It does kind of have a wire attached to it that connects to the stepper thing. I don't know what we're going to call that, but that does attach to it and then kind of like roll it out. I don't know how much I like the wire, but it should be fine if you're going to be using this just for a collectible, even like a costume, it should be fine. I don't think that you have to plug this in, which is nice. I think it does take batteries. It will say it in the description, which I'm going to look in just a second with that. But overall, this is a super cool prop that I've already seen just from the video. Now I'm going to look at some of the other pictures and then even the description we'll go look at, because there's definitely probably more to this that I don't know, which is here, so it'll be nice to see the description. Okay, so this is the description. I'll put it up here, so if you guys want to actually read kind of the story thing they have there, I'm not going to read the whole thing right now, but it does say what it includes. Before that, it does say it is officially licensed from the Ghostbuster movie, which is pretty awesome for all those collectors out there. So this does include black rubber gloves, which I did see those in the beginning. I didn't know if they actually came with it, but that is kind of cool that you get like kind of like a costume piece with this. So yeah, we got the rubber gloves. There's a utility belt, which I don't know if this like kind of attaches to you, and then maybe the actual like prop sits on like your waist or something where you put that. There is a 10-foot wire connection. I'm not sure if that's like a optional thing or if you have to have that. So you actually fill this thing up with water, which gets the mist. So there's a water refill syringe, which you could fill up the water with. This kind of reminds me of the Martian Warrior that they had in 2023. It had like a little mister gun, and then you just like put water in it and like the mist would come out. And this prop holds 40 milliliters of water in the tank. So it should last a pretty long time. I don't think it's gonna like waste that quickly because it only shoots up when it opens, it looks like. And then it's got all the dimensions on it. I would say it's just probably like the size maybe like this, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, so that was the description. Now we can look at some of the other pictures right here. This first one kind of shows like an overhead view, which we could see the lights on it better. There is lights on the outside of it as well. There's a red and a orangish yellow one. And then this is kind of a side view without it opened. The detail on this is just insane. It looks like real metal, like I said in the beginning. But I love the detail on this. It looks kind of dirty, used up. And then we could also see a better view of the wheels on the bottom. which are connected to it. And then here are some other ones. I'm just going to kind of go through them. We have this front shot with some more buttons on them. I think those are actually buttons that you press. And then this picture is of the stepping mechanism thing. It looks like you just put your foot on that. You could probably use your hand as well, depending on where you put it. And then this last picture right here shows everything that is included in it as like an overhead view. Yeah, you could like see the syringe better, the wire, the belt, the gloves, and then the stepper, and then the main prop right there. But yeah, this is a pretty cool prop to start off the 2025 Halloween season. I'm definitely excited to see if they will release more things like this. Like I said, I'm really excited to see if they'll release any animatronics or even like a teaser video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Haunted Halloween Guy, you can follow me on there. I post some more exclusive content over there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.